Hi there. Are you an entrepreneur business owner who uses your personal vehicle for business use and you're wondering, how can I write off my vehicle expenses in order to get a tax deduction and pay less tax and keep more money in my pocket? Well, if that sounds like you, stay tuned because those are the questions exactly that I'm going to address in this video. My name is Erin Denise. I am the owner of Erin Denise Chartered Professional Accountant, and I am passionate about supporting entrepreneurs like you step into the life that you want, the life that you've visioned for yourself as an entrepreneur. What do I mean by that? When we step into the ring of entrepreneuring, we often think about what are the benefits that we're going to receive. And of course we have worries, but we don't really know we don't really know what's going on with those worries. Will they come true? Will they not? I don't know. What happens when you start entrepreneuring is you can kind of think it's kind of like an obstacle course that you're running through that you don't know. It's challenging, and it's so much more fun when you get the support that you need, when you're going through your entrepreneur obstacle course and you have a team of support behind you, cheering you on, reminding you can do it, and also giving you the support, tools, and knowledge, expertise that you need to really thrive. And that's what I'm passionate about doing, and I love to support my clients in this way. So back to the question, if you're a business owner and you are using your personal vehicle to earn business income, so whether that's you're using your vehicle to go out and buy expenses, or you're using your vehicle to go out and earn income, and you want to be able to write off these expenses for a tax deduction, which will ultimately mean that you save more money. Yeah, that's such a great question. I get asked it all the time. So in this question, the answer is twofold, depending if you are a sole proprietor or if you're an incorporated business owner. So it's a little bit of a tough news, great news. That's what this video is going to be about. So if you are a sole proprietor, then unfortunately for you, that means you have to keep all your receipts. When you're a sole proprietor, your income taxes for your business gets filed with your personal tax return, and the CRA has a nifty form called the Motor Vehicle Expenses Schedule. That's what it's called. And so in there, what they want you to do is you put in, I'll do it for you, but you'll give me the numbers. So we need your expenses for the vehicle. So your gas receipts, yes, receipts, unless you fill up at co-op and they give you that statement at the end of the year. Your MPI, I wish I knew enough that I should make notes maybe for the video. Repair and maintenance, interest if you're paying interest on the loan, or lease cost if you're leasing a vehicle. So you have to have 100%, you corral 100% of that, including your receipts. And then you also have a kilometer log, and you know how many kilometers you drove in the year. So that would be taking an odometer reading on January 1st and an odometer reading at the end of the day on December 31st. So that's your total kilometers. Your kilometer log tracks your business kilometers. So at the end of the year, say you took 10 trips for a total of 1,000 kilometers, and say your total vehicle use was 5,000 kilometers. So that's 1,000 business, 5,000 total. So that means 1/5 of your vehicle expenses can be written off as a tax deduction, and that happens via the motor vehicle expenses form or schedule, and in which case you need to have your receipts, etc. It is indeed quite a lot of work. So it really, if you're not using the vehicle a ton for the business, maybe it isn't worth the trouble. I've definitely had that with certain clients. It's just not worth the trouble to go through all that. Maybe it is worth the trouble. I've also had that with a lot of clients. They don't realize how much they're using the vehicle, and how much, when you corral all those expenses, how much that could actually be reducing their taxes. So it really works both ways. And so there's a little summary, and now we're getting to the best part, moving on to incorporated business owners. So if you are an incorporated business owner, I have really good news for you today. Really great news. Not everybody knows that I'm going to share it with you right now. As an incorporated business owner, you are entitled to use the CRA set per kilometer rate to write off your personal or business use of personal vehicle. How does that work? Every year the CRA sets the rate. In 2024, the rate is 70 cents per kilometer for the first 5,000 kilometers. After 5,000 kilometers, the rate lowers to 64 cents per kilometer. Now, within that prescribed rate, you're also entitled to calculate and take a GST credit. So you're not foregoing the GST credit because you use the per kilometer rate. And that's the highest rate you can take. So there's various, you will want to consult with me or another great qualified CPA accountant to help you determine should you take the top rate, or are there any reasons why you wouldn't want to take the top rate. And definitely that's a further consult that we can get into together. But what I want you to know right now is it can be simple. A lot of incorporated business owners don't realize, hey, I can just take the per kilometer rate, especially if you started as a sole proprietorship and then incorporated. A lot of business owners assume that the same vehicle rules follow you into the corporation, and that's not true. As you maybe saw in my past video, there are some positive benefits and disadvantages to incorporating, and using the per kilometer rate is absolutely one of the advantages to incorporating. So that's but it really makes it fun and lovely, and you can definitely feel like you're winning at the tax game if you are taking the top per kilometer rate, if that's what suits your needs in your business. So I hope I shared some great information with you today. I hope you found it really enjoyable and enlightening. And if you're wondering, wow, how can I learn more about working with Erin and finding out if Erin is the right fit to be the accountant for me and my business, well, I have a great way to get started, and that's with my free discovery call. So you can visit my website, www.selkirkaccountant.ca. The link will be in the description, and you can book a free call with me. It's no obligation, no charge, no cost to you at all. It'll just be a way that we can meet and find out if we're a great fit to work together. So I so invite you to do that. And if you have any questions beforehand, you can find me on Facebook and send me a message there. I'll be so happy to chat with you in advance of booking your discovery call if that's what feels good for you. So thank you so much for joining me today, and I truly wish you a wonderful day.